Turning now to Ohio, where there are some very concerning statistics that are scaring a lot of people out there. Officials say so far this year, 1,000 kids have been reported missing. Almost 50 kids have gone missing in Cleveland this month alone. And those numbers have some police officials saying, yes, it is that bad, while others are saying, yeah, but a lot of these are likely runaways who do get found. Take a quick listen.
My 33 years in law enforcement, this just seems like an unusually high number.
In summer months, a lot of kids get antsy. They have lack of supervision at home, and they want to be out with their friends and, you know, go out into the streets and enjoy themselves in the summer.
And Shaquille Brewster joins us now. Shaquille, what is going on in Cleveland? If I was a parent there, I would be stressing like crazy seeing a headline like that.
Yeah, got it. You know, I've been having conversations with officials in the greater Cleveland area, and they're saying there's not one particular factor here. There's a couple of different contributing factors to these numbers. One, you think September, this is the return to school, so that is playing a part in this. We know the warmer weather in the summer, that is also playing a part. The big thing and the big trends that you're seeing here is that the vast majority of these cases involve people who are leaving intentionally, kids who are running away, essentially, and officials there also say that the vast majority are found and returned to their parents. But I talked to the president of a group that provides support to families with missing kids, and I asked him about this trend, specifically that headline that you read, that 45 missing people in the greater Cleveland area just in the month of September. Listen to a little bit of what he told me.
We don't want to send out some scathing alarm that there's like a serial abductor out there, our kids are just vanishing off the streets. You know, it's safe to say that the vast majorities are, in fact, runaways. But that's still a concern because these children are young and, you know, they think that they know everything, but they don't.
He says one thing to be clear about here is that despite these kids leaving intentionally and running away, that then makes them susceptible to predators.
Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kahak. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. I want to talk about what's going on in the news as of lately. These missing children, okay, that are pretty much, being reported as not found. All right. And me personally, I think that there is a deeper and a darker, more twisted, sinister agenda behind all of these missing children, okay, in this country. In the state of Ohio, all right, 1,000 children this year have been reported missing, okay, and 45 children, okay, have been reported missing this month. All right, in September in Ohio. All right. Now, a lot of people, okay, are just going to think that, oh, well, you know, these are just children who lost their way home, or maybe they're out at their friend's house. They ran away from home. You know, I don't believe it. OK, I don't believe it. And I specifically don't believe it for this month in particular, because we have a very satanic holiday that's coming up in the month of October. OK, and that's Halloween. All right. And Halloween is known for child sacrifices. So, you know, it only makes sense that, you know, the children that need to be used as sacrifice victims are going to start getting abducted in the month of September, a month before Halloween. You see, it's some very dark, evil, sinister things going on behind the scenes, man, that people don't know. OK, and there are organizations, there are clubs, there are cults that operate in secret, and they're connected with the U.S. government. They're connected with the police department. Right. And these organizations, these groups are the ones that are snatching children, snatching adolescent teens off the streets, man. OK, so when you hear the police and the news and they talking about, oh, well, we don't know where these kids went. And some of them are just, some of them are just ran away from home. Those news reporters and those police officers, man, a lot of them are they're in on the organization, man. Okay. A lot of them motherfuckers are juiced in with the program, man. Okay. All right. These are the higher ups that are snatching these children off of the street. That's what I believe, man. Okay. And, let's prove that. Let's get a little proof, right? First, I want to talk about the satanic holidays, okay, that happen throughout the year. All right. And a lot of these holidays consist of human sacrifice victims, okay, that are randomly selected, preferably children and women. Those are usually the individuals that get snatched up, if you haven't noticed. It's usually children and women, all right? And if you pay attention to these holidays, these satanic holidays, a lot of these children and a lot of these women, they get snatched up during the time of these holidays, right? So it's not a big coincidence that in the month of September in Ohio, 45 children have been reported missing, right? That's because in October, okay, it's a big satanic holiday, right? All right, this is an article right here going into pretty much, all the satanic holidays, right, that happen. And it's more, right? This is just a short one I could find. Lupercalia, celebration of bodily autonomy, sexual liberation, and reproduction, right? This is what they celebrate, the Satanic Church. Unveiling Day, celebration of religious plurality and shedding archaic superstition. And then one of their holidays is Halloween. Holiday to celebrate indulgence and embrace the darkness in its aesthetic. Halloween is consistently described as evil, demonic, and satanic by those steeped in religious dogma. Costumes, candy, and facing fears are to be embraced, right? So that's something that they celebrate. And Halloween, when you go to the origins of it, okay, it goes back to Sam Hain, right? And Sam Hain is pretty much going into human sacrifice, right? So when you see children going missing, around the time of Halloween, okay, just know that they're getting snatched up for a purpose, okay? They're getting snatched up to be a victim of certain ceremonies, right? And certain rituals, man, all right? It says dead scary. Sam Hain is the pagan origin of Halloween, and its terrifying rituals include human sacrifices and pumpkins filled with burning human fat. Halloween is more than makeup tutorials and dressing your dog up as a pumpkin. It's the night veil between the worlds of the living and the dead raises up, and the spirits of our ancestors walk among us. Okay? So that's what Halloween is, okay? And Sam Hain is basically Halloween. They just put another name on it, right? Because if they was to say that Halloween, if they was to call Halloween Sam Hain on October 31st, people would be able to go back to this history and understand how dark and twisted it is, right? So they just put another name on it, right? And even that name, Halloween, is witchcraft itself, So let's get a little more into Sam Hain, right? It was some parts that I wanted to do. On Sam Hain, it was believed that the veil lifted between the worlds of the living and the dead, allowing spirits, demons, and other mythical creatures such as fairies a chance to walk among us, right? So this is what the Satanic Church, this is what they celebrate, right? Because they believe on that day, October 31st, that the spirits and the demons, you know, you know, walk amongst the earth, and they're more, you know, pretty much their energy is more potent. You know what I'm saying? Their energy is more embraced, right? On that day, October 31st. It's a wicked, evil holiday, man. All right. And a lot of children go missing during that time, right? So it's no coincidence that in the month of September in Ohio, 45 children went missing. I believe, me personally, I believe that that's no coincidence. And I believe that a lot of those children that went missing are a part of something, you know, demonic. Okay. And they're victims of torture, and they're victims of human sacrificing, man. All right. Just based on the season that we're in. It says, according to old documents and its old primitive guise, Samhain would have featured many sacrifices to the Celtic gods of death, with both animals and humans thrown into huge fire pits as offerings. You see, people claimed that the ancient druids ate their firstborn children on Samhain, or collected the blood of their sacrificial humans in cauldrons and drank it. Right? So, you know, this is pretty much where Halloween comes from. You know what I mean? And then in Halloween, what do they say on the day of Halloween? They tell your children to go out, go trick-or-treating, you right? And go out alone, okay, and go trick-or-treating, right? And that's the perfect time for anybody to snatch your children up. That's the perfect time for a pedophile to get out there, for you know, motherfuckers that's involved in you know, witch and warlock cults, you know what I'm saying? Secret organizations that specialize in human trafficking. That's when all them motherfuckers is out there on October 31st, man. Right? You know, that's when all them demonic, evil motherfuckers, you know, walk the earth. Okay. And they're basically looking for children to, you know, to kidnap, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, it's no coincidence, man, that these children are going missing, okay, around this time of year. You know, I just wanted to make that connection because, you know, I seen that this post earlier this week about how 45 children went missing in Ohio. And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? What could that mean? And, you know, it popped up in my mind that, oh, well, Halloween is coming up. You know what I mean? So, you know, when you make the connection, when you go into the history of Halloween, when you go into, you know, what they do on Halloween, right? And then you see these children going missing around this time of the year, you can connect the pieces together, man. Okay? So, you know, you can't be ignorant of Satan's devices, right? And, you know, if you're in this truth, okay, you shouldn't be celebrating no damn Halloween, man. You shouldn't be letting your child go out on Halloween. You shouldn't have nothing to do with Halloween, man. Okay? Nothing to do with that demonic evil holiday, man. It ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. Okay? It's straight left hand magic, man. Okay? So let's get this real quick. This is 1 John 5:19. It says, and we know that we are of God, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. Right. And the whole world does lie in wickedness, man. Because like I said, there's secret organizations, man, that, you know, get down with child abduction, man. You know, child sacrifice, man. There's secret organizations, man, that are, you know, totally involved. Okay. In, you know, these activities, man. Okay. So the whole world is engulfed with satanic endeavors, man. Okay. Especially America, man. Especially America. All right. Almost every holiday out here, okay, is you know, directly linked to something satanic, man, that happened back in the day. All right. And a lot of people don't know that, man. Okay. A lot of people don't know that. All right. When you see people going missing, all right, how the hell can people just go missing, man? That don't make no damn sense. Somebody's just missing. You know, grown adult missing. No, somebody kidnapped that individual, man. Okay? And one of these evil organizations, okay, you know, they got human slaves, human trafficking going on, man. All right? So that's the whole world lying in wickedness, man. All right? You better go watch that South Park episode where they showed you, all right, what they be doing to those kidnapped children, what they be doing to those missing children. And then they show you, you know, the political famous leaders that was involved in those children being sacrificed and tortured like that, man. Right? Better go watch that South Park episode, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 14:23. It says, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites. You see? Secret ceremonies, children and sacrifices, right? And that's all that Halloween is. And that's all that's going on when you see these children going missing, man. I don't think that these children are just, you know, running away from home and just, you know what I mean, they was at the skate park and, you know, they ended up on the other side of town and he can't find his way back. Like, you come on, man. That don't make no damn sense. We are in the new technological era, right? To where children can easily contact their parents. They can easily contact the authorities, man. Right? Those children are being snatched up, man. Okay? And that's what I believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It ain't no goddamn, you know, they got misplaced. Shalom.